TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Sevens Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Hey, mama, don't treat me wrong. Come and love you, daddy, all night long.
And you? What do you do?
It's a bit complicated to explain.
Hey, hey.
You know, I still didn't get exactly what your job is.
That is what I do.
New Renault Arcana E-Tech Hybrid. Winner, Irish Medium Crossover SUV in the 2022 Car of the Year Awards.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Senior Hurling Final Day here in TEG Cusick Park. Welcome to all our AirVT viewers far and near. I know there's a lot of them listening in New York and Perth in Australia and indeed all over the place. Paul Doolan here, and I'm joined on analysis here this morning by Paul Ahern. Paul, you're looking very well for a man that was out celebrating last night, shall we say?
No, I wasn't. I was just enjoying the moment, Paul. What do you call it? I'm very
a great day for Oliver Progress yesterday.
Look, phenomenal. Probably, their best performance in a long, long time, to be honest with you. But, just rewarded. Do put in a lot of effort. Town club, really trying to build hurling in Westmeath. And, you do need those kind of urban bases to kind of, give us more numbers, more players coming through. And look, it was a fantastic day. Sometimes finals are like that. One team just clicks, gets a bit of momentum and drives on, and it kind of works out for them. Hopefully today is two real close games, I would say, though. Hopefully.
Yeah, and we're on to today's game. And Paul, the first thing we have to say is it's 20 degrees here in Mullingar on the 6th of October. We're in shirt sleeves for a county hurling final. I don't remember that ever happening before, ever.
Yeah, well, you're clearly warmer than me, and it might be 20 degrees where you're standing, but it doesn't feel. I've got a bit of shivers going on in me. I'm not quite 20 degrees.
Yeah, I don't think it's nothing to do with the weather, though. Unfortunately,
it's absolutely fantastic. It's the ideal day for a county
if you're
final.
going to pick the day for
a little bit of give in the ground, nice little bit of growth on it. Wind isn't too strong. Temperature's just lovely. It's just set up for absolutely fantastic conditions for a game.
Yeah, and the first game, of course, on the Clore here today, we have the MJS Building and Development New York a minor hurling final between the piarsaigh and Clonkill, and this has been an extremely competitive championship. And your own young lad was playing in it. This has been an extremely competitive championship. Somebody tells me that the maximum between any team of the 6 teams in the championship was 4 points, which is an incredible feat. And of course, the 2 best teams get to the final, simple as.
Yeah, and look, to be honest with you, there's all 6 teams could be here. Yeah. I saw quite a few of the games, and just different momentum swings, small little things happening in games. It could have gone either way in a lot of them. They're 2 outstanding teams, really, really good players. Certainly deserve to be here today, and it's it's a fantastic opportunity for them to play nice big open pitch, great surface. Really, really good.
Yeah, and I said this yesterday. If anybody wanted the game of the weekend, I advised them. I said I think this minor game could be an absolute cracker. I seen Clonkill in their semi-final against Clonkill, 4 points down with a minute maybe to go, and came back to win by 4.
Yeah.
Showed huge heart and huge, when it was needed most, they just dug it out from nowhere. The piarsaigh, of course, beat the powerhouse that is Raharney. Combination team between Jordan and Loughlane Gales. 2 clubs putting in a huge effort, and it's one of these combination teams that has really worked, Paul. It has been successful.
And with those sort of teams, you get what you put into it, really, and both clubs have to kind of row in and be really strong behind it, and they'll get the benefits at adult level as it pushes on from there and makes them really, really competitive, and they're playing at a high standard. Clonkill, in fairness to them, they really did dig it out in that game, but they have a really good go-to plan when they're in the game is in the mix and they need to do it. Their ability to kind of change it up, have Pádraig Monaghan in at the edge of the square, get the ball into
very young player as well, Paul. This lad is minor for the next couple of years as well. Aaron Kinnear as well. Another young lad as well. It's littered with with a lot of really, really good hurlers, you know, and it's very hard for us to comment on unless you've seen a lot of these games. I've been lucky enough to see quite a number of these games, and on both sides, quality hurlers. Young Smith there for played minor hurling with Westmeath this year. Quality talent, Conor Heffernan. Of course, two lads going for the double here. They're still in the minor football championship, Peter Finch and Conor Heffernan. But equally on the far side, like Conor Daly, Dara Eggert and all these lads, you know, it's good hurling that they're watching. And I've seen the semi-final, as I said. It was quality hurling.
Great, fantastic sick work. Actually, to be honest, the player I'm most excited at seeing again is Conor Williams in goals for the piarsaigh. I think he's absolutely super keeper. He's absolutely incredible, and you know he's definitely got a future ahead of him. And look, we're blessed with a lot of good keepers in Westmeath. Even Pat Burke yesterday, you know, probably on any other day would have been man of the match for some of the saves that he pulled off in that sort of sense. And then you look like on the Plunkett side yesterday, you had Conor Bracken playing outfield. He's county sub keeper. You Conor Lynch in goals, ex-county keeper, and then you go through like all the senior clubs. Like there's 4 or 5 really good keepers. Like we're actually blessed in that department. But look, I think it'll be a really exciting game. Some fantastic hurlers. Hope the nerves just don't get on top of them. It's always a concern you'd have with minors.
Yeah, I hope they express themselves a little bit today, because I know what they're capable of. I've seen them when they're in full flow, when the pressure maybe is not so much. But we're really looking forward to a quality game before our senior final here. But for the moment, we're going to go to a little break, and it'll be back up to Ray in the Crow's Nest then for the minor hurling championship final here between the piarsaigh and Clonkill. So do stay with us on Irvy TV.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Hey, mama, don't you treat me wrong. Come and love you, daddy, all night long.
And you? What do you do? It's a bit complicated to explain.
You know, I still didn't get exactly what your job is.
That is what I do.
New Renault Arcana E-Tech Hybrid. Winner, Irish Medium Crossover SUV in the 2022 Car of the Year Awards.
Welcome to the commentary box here, where for today's MJS Building and Development of New York sponsored the Under 17 hurling final between teams from the piarsaigh and Clonkill. Game due to start in a couple of minutes, so quickly for our viewers at home, we'll give you the two teams, starting with the Clonkill line out first. And they line out in goals: number 1, Niall Brady. The full back line: Andrew Brennan is at 2, Ross Murray the full back at 3, and Finn Rayside at 4. The half back line: Derek Kenny's at 5, Conor Daly at 6, and Aaron Kinnear at 7. Middle of the field for Clonkill: Dara Egerton and Carol McCormack. In the half-forward line, Luke Myler is at 10, Jamie Callahan is 11, and Jake Muldoon at 12. And the inside line, number 13, Jack Murta, 14, Cian Loughlin, and completing the Clonkill line at number 15, Pádraig Monaghan. The piarsaigh, who will play in the all-black jersey, line out in goals: Conor Williams. Cathal Fagan, Evan Murray, and Hugh Isdell as the full-back line. In the half-back line, Peter Finch, Alex Mills, and Lee Crevan. Middle of the field, Dara Smith and Killian Farrell. In the half-forward line, Brian Ahi, Conor Leach and Ryan Williams. And the inside line, Shane Murray, Conor Heffernan and Kylan Heffernan. Referee for today's game is Cayman Flynn from the St. Bridget's Club, and I'm joined here on CoCom. Paul didn't get a chance to really get you in, and Paul O'Donovan is on CoCom with me here today. Paul, I'm not going to say any more that I'm looking forward to a close and an exciting game, but I'm looking forward to an exciting game here.
Yeah, Absolutely, yeah. It's been a really exciting minor hurling championship this year, and so many close games, and both teams just came through their semi-finals by 4 points. Clonkill beat Clonkill in their semi-final, but even more impressive was the Piarsaigh win over Harney, and you know, it's a big day for the Piarsaigh, of course. Their Loughlin Gales joined up with Churn, and you know, it's great for the club, and it's added a huge crowd here already for the minor final. There's a lot of people in from the Gales already, looking forward to the senior final later on between the Gales and Harney, and we're just about ready to go here now.
Yeah,
and the pitch is in splendid condition here. The ground men have been working overnight again early this morning.
Weather conditions absolutely perfect here, as well as Kevin Flynn throws in the ball, and first on the break are the men from the Piarsaigh. It's their number 8, that's Dara Smith. Carrie lays it off, short ball, put his teammate under a little bit of pressure. That was Conor Leach, but Conor is dispossessed, and Clonkill have the ball now, and they're coming down the centre. That's their wing back, that's Dara Kenny, carries it forward, strikes it off the stick. Dangerous ball inside. Ball is broken inside, chance here, good defending here, but there's a lot of Clonkill men in around it, and the shot comes in, and it comes right across the front of the goals there. Conor Williams went for it and then thought better of it, and just allowed the ball to go out over the end line, and first wide coming for Clonkill after 37 seconds, but certainly Paul started off with great intent there.
Yeah, it could have been a goal there. Cian Loughlin across the face of goals, and Jamie Killen just didn't get in, so now the Piarsaigh on the attack.
Yeah, great catch there from the puck out there by Conor Heffernan. Conor leaves it inside, whereas Conor Leach runs into a hefty challenge there. Referee sees nothing wrong with it, and then the ball not cleared yet. The Piarsaigh men fighting to keep it in the danger area inside the D, but eventually it is brought away there by Aaron Kinnear. Aaron, not the best clearance in the world, and the Piarsaigh are on it again. Killian Farrell, he has a nice hand pass, sees a man in space. That man in space is number 12, Ryan Williams, and we have the opening score of the game after a minute and 15 seconds, and it comes from the Piarsaigh, Ryan Williams. But again, great endeavour by the forwards there. Paul didn't allow Clonkill clear that ball, and eventually finished over the bar.
Yeah, great pressure, as you say, and Darragh Smith just found Ryan Williams. He was in a lot of space, but he took a score very well.
Puck out again from Niall Braid, that's his first one. Drops right down here where the full forward Conor Heffernan is back out here in around the middle of the field. His attempted shot forward is half blocked down there. The linesman signalled initially that it was going to be a Clonkill ball, but it was clearly blocked off a Clonkill hurling out over the sideline, and Dara Smith is down here right in front of the tunnel here in TG Cusick Park. And Paul, a novel pairing here with the Piarsaigh again here, the amalgamated clubs, and good to see them getting to a minor final. Good work done out there at underage level.
Yeah, it's good for Westmeath hurling that, you know, it produces a better team, and we've got a great final in prospect here now, right?
Yeah, line ball from Dara Smith, not what he wanted it to be, and then Clonkill man picked it up. That was Carl McCormack, he was blocked down, and then the foul committed then by the Piarsaigh men, and a free here now for Clonkill. It's just back inside their own 65 metre line. It's the wing back there, Derek Kenny, that strikes this one left-handed. He has the distance, has he the accuracy? No is the answer to that one. But again, Paul, no problem with the striking and with the distance there, and we can see no wind at all out here. Yeah. Conditions absolutely ideal for hurling.
Yeah, I suppose unusual for a half back to be taking frees, but Derek Kenny takes the frees for Clonkill. He scored 1-4 in their semi-final.
The puck out is batted down there by the Clonkill defence, and it is the Piarsaigh men who are on it again. Chance here coming forward again. Hand pass inside. Conor Heffernan maybe just a little bit loose with that one and allowed the Clonkill men to come back. Luke Myler is back there playing deep, and he fires it over on the far side with the foot race between Jake Muldoon and Hugh Wisdell. Hugh does very well, wins it, and then just steps back using the sideline as he's aid, and he gives it on there now to Peter Finch, and Peter launches it down towards the D, broken down. Conor Heffernan is on the break and ball, jinks and goes to his right, has a chance to pull the trigger, does that exactly, and a lovely score from the number 14. Paul, he's an exciting player, and certainly has hit the ground running these early stages as well, been on a lot of ball for his side.
Conor Heffernan, and it's only a week ago since he was starring here for Mullingar Shamrocks in the minor football.
Puck out here is gathered here nicely on the break by the centre half forward. It's Jamie Callahan, and Jamie into Carl McCormack, and a hand pass then doesn't go to hand there. Dar Egerton was trying to get on it, but the Piarsaigh men back sweeping there and win the possession there. But again, Kylan Heffernan waiting for the ball to come to him, and the Clonkill man stepped in front of him, and Jamie Callahan hasn't. Jamie off his left hand, it's gone in towards the D. The Piarsaigh have the numbers there, and then it's eventually kicked, and is it gone out for 65? It is. I think it was the full back there. I think it was with Evan Murray that kicked it there, and looking for him, it wasn't at the goals there. And
just 4 or 5 minutes gone here, and anytime the ball's gone in there into the Piercy defence, bit of uncertainty, and they were lucky to escape there in the first minute when the ball went across the face of the goals, and there again they just need to suppose early nerves, and it's resulted in a 65, which looks like it's going to be a 67 at this stage.
It's the first time I've seen a player, not robbing a couple of inches anyway, but he will hit it from exactly on the 65, and it's a good strike again from Dara Kenny, and the extra couple of yards didn't make one bit of difference to him because he slotted that over the bar. Clonkill's opening score as the clock hits exactly 5 minutes. 2 for the Piarsaigh, 1 for Clonkill, and the goalkeeper is Conor Williams. Conor launches it down this side. Conor Leach is trying to get a hand on it. He does, but he's under pressure. Ball picked up again by Dara Kenny. Dara under severe pressure now. He's forced to go back, but then steps away from his man and fires it in. Dropping in towards the D. Up they go. Ball is broken down. It's the Clonkill man. It's on the break. It's the number 15 there. That's Pádraig Monaghan. Pádraig just pulled that one across the front of the goals there. He was clear. He had the space to get the shot on. Unfortunately for him, couldn't get it on target, and been led off there from the Piarsaigh as Conor Williams is back there and ready again with the puck out. This time he's going down the centre again, looking for the number 12. This time that was Ryan Williams, picked up there now by Carol McCormick, and Carol has support over on the far side. Not the best pass in the world there, almost allowed the Piarsaigh man to intercept it there, but there's 2 Clonkill men over there and they have the possession here now, and the ball is eventually hit in by Luke Myler, but Luke's shot in wasn't the best in the world, and is picked up there by Alex Mills, and Alex gets the ball away but not held there at the first attempt there by Dara Smith, and Clonkill work it down the line where Cian Loughlin has come out from the full forward position. Great vision as he gives it inside to Conor Daly. Daly steps inside the tackle, has a look at the post, and he fires it over the bar. Lovely score there by the number 6.
Yeah, good work there by Clonkill. Look for the right option, just didn't let the ball in. And I think it was it was Cian Loughlin who played a lovely pass back there to Conor Daly. Stepped up and took his point very well.
Yeah, the puck out again goes long from the Piarsaigh goalkeeper, but Clonkill have the bodies in around there, and they have the possession again, and they're coming forward with it there, and all driven long inside. There's a foot race in here, and it's picked up by Pádraig Monaghan. Pádraig foul there, goes to ground inside between the 13 and 20 metre line, and an opportunity here now for the Clonkill men to go in front.
Yeah, again, good ball in that time, Ray. I mean, they're just not playing the ball in, they're looking for the men. They played it into the corner, and it was a definite foul, and a chance here for Cian Loughlin to give Clonkill the lead.
Yeah, difficult free for him, but he makes light work of it there, and he rifles that one over the bar. Puts them into the lead now, 3 points to 2 for the Clonkill men, and we're just 7.5 minutes on the clock. Game really hasn't settled down as such yet, Paul. A lot of endeavour and stuff like that, but Clonkill have done well in their
absolutely.
opportunities.
Clonkill have started a better team here, Ray, definitely.
Yeah, with that, Karen McCormick is on the breaking ball from the puck out. He carries it forward and then lays it off on a beautiful low ball, fired in front of Cian Loughlin. Looked like he was tripped there. It might have been accidental, but he still was fouled. But a great ball from Dara Smith then, turns the fence into attack. It's up here with Conor Heffernan. Conor holds on to possession, gives it back to the number 12 there, and that's Ryan Williams, and Ryan Williams with his second point ties us up at 3 points apiece after 8 minutes. Again, was a lovely clearance and long ball played down there, and Heffernan got onto it, slipped at the crucial time, but still had the composure to lay it off there to Ryan Williams, who fired it over the bar.
Yeah, and the Piarsaigh have been very economical so far. I think they've had 3 shots and 3 scores.
Niall Brady has driven it long down the centre, a couple of the Piarsaigh men under, but the ball broke down and picked up there by Conor Daly. Conor is under pressure here now, and the referee said it was a little bit of a wild swing. I think he's staying there on the Clonkill man, going down on the ball, and there's another opportunity here for Dara Kenny. Dara this time back a little bit further, but Paul, he had plenty of distance on the 65.
He's a fine free taker and plays balls, a lovely strike of a ball, and he should have no difficulty here with the distance anyway.
Yeah, just taking his time as he has a look at the post. It's very, very central, falls right from the middle of the field, and just maybe have got under it a little bit, but it's going to be a dangerous ball. It's hopped off the I don't know, was it the crossbar or the defenders there and the goalkeeper? The goalkeeper has to come out a long way. Conor Williams trying to prevent the opportunity here, but a nice little underhand pass here now and picked up here by Pádraig Monaghan, and Pádraig with the shot taps it over the bar. That's his first score. But again, that was one of those treacherous balls that comes in, Donny. And
look at that ball, that earlier free from Dara Kenny came back off the crossbar that time, Ray, but it's just recycle possession.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that you hate them because you probably mishit it, but yet comes in and causes an awful lot of danger to the goalkeeper there, and they did well actually not to concede a goal. Puck out. Oh, great skill in the air there from Alex Mills. Moved the ball on, and Conor Leach is on it. He's been already referee playing his advantage there as Conor Leach was breaking away there, and the referee, when the ball was taken from his stick, then just comes back. It's going to be an opportunity again for the Piarsaigh to respond almost immediately. Conor Heffernan, 1 point to his name so far. The referee just bringing it back out close to the 65-metre line. And Conor, this certainly, he'll be hoping to get an equaliser here. We're just over 10 minutes gone in the opening half, and some good scores taken so far by both sides. As Conor takes his time, he lifts it and he strikes it and he fires it in.
Yeah, lovely strike, Ray.
Absolutely
no problem. I mean, there's a little wind out there, and I suppose Clonkill have it in this first half, but it's not huge, and he judged that to perfection.
Yeah,
All square again.
Niall Brady is ready again with the puck out. This time he decides to go left over to the far side, bat it down there when it was maybe time to get a hand on it, but sweeping back there is Conor Heffernan. Nice ball, but again just put Conor Leach under a little bit of pressure there as the ball hopped in front of him. Leach has it on the stick. He's trying to get away from Carl McCormack, gets the strike in. The ball is dropping into the D. There's two of the Piarsaigh men in there. One of them has stayed off inside, but again good tracking back there by Ross Murray. Great strength there, got a shoulder on his man there just as he was about to get the ball, and the ball cleared long down the field where it's picked up there by Hugh Isdell. Hugh gives it away here, and the Piarsaigh trying to come forward again. Nice play. Knew he couldn't take the ball in the hand again was Dara Smith. Tried to bounce it off the ground, and again has to keep it in play, and ball is gone further down the field, but again nice stick work there from the Clonkill man. Gets it up first time and gets the clearance away. Dropping down here, 2 against 1. The Piarsaigh men collide with each other, go to ground, and the ball picked up by Cian Loughlin. Cian, lovely vision, sees that he has a man spare on the far side. That's Luke Myler. Luke, with all the time in the world, picks it up, but again great vision there by the full forward.
Yeah, and just going back to that earlier there, a great shoulder, as you say, by Ross Murray of Clonkill, just when the Piarsaigh looked like they were going to get through for a score. But again, a bit of unsteadiness there in the Piarsaigh full back line. Nobody's really claimed the ball yet from the full back, come out and won it, and they're under a bit of pressure in there.
Yeah, puck out straight into the hand of Alex Mills, but Alex half blocked down as he was trying to get the clearance away, but Lee Cribben has it then. Cribben tries to go through, needs to get the ball, but just knocked off his stick then and picked up very well again by Carl McCormack. Carl is getting through a lot of work for his side, and the ball has gone in here where there's a tussle between the full back Evan Murray and Pádraig Monaghan, and Monaghan comes away with it for a second, and then tracking back is the other full forward. That's Conor Heffernan. Lays off a nice ball here as far as Alex Mills. Alex, ball inside is intercepted there by Dara Kenny, and Kenny has one look at the post and hits it in, but that time it's not going to trouble the scorekeeper there because he had more time, I think, than he thought there, and intercepted well there by the Clonkill man, but unfortunately for them couldn't take advantage on the scoreboard as Conor Williams is ready again with the puck out. Conor, he's going over towards the terrace side here in TG Cusick Park. Ball drops to ground. And the Piarsaigh with Brian Ahi over there tussling for it. Can they get possession on it? Eventually the ball roll lifted up here, but it's very, very tight over there, and then a hand pass in over the top. Looking again for Dara Smith. Dara comes through, shrugs off a tackle and rifles one in at the goalie. Great save there by Niall Brady. Kept his eye on it all the way. It came a good distance to him, but he was right behind it. He made sure, but the clearance is picked up there by Killian Farrell. Killian comes in and just reward from the Piarsaigh men there, but a fabulous shot on the run there by Dara Smith. But
absolutely, Ray. Great power, strength, and I don't know, a bit far out to shoot for goal, but Niall Brady was right behind it, knocked it out. But again, Piarsaigh won the next ball, and a great score by Killian Farrell.
Yeah, and Conor Heffernan has the puck out as well, very, very close to the sideline. Does well not to go out over the sideline and keep the ball in play, but it is the Clonkill man with Andrew Brennan now giving it forward here, and Ball moved in quickly there by the midfielder, Dara Egerton. It's inside, but it's won very well here by Cian Loughlin. He's the full forward, half blocked down, but the referee was playing an advantage for him there. Again, the full forward there, he's been very, very busy right at the opening stage of this game and showed great vision a few minutes ago to lay off that pass for a score for his teammates. And he's got one from a free, and he's certainly standing over this one again, and he'll be confident with it. 5-5 after 14 and a half minutes.
Yeah, and great opening to the game, Ray. The teams have been level 4 times already at this stage, and it's been end-to-end play.
We're right behind the strike here as Cian Loughlin with his second one from play, and he makes no mistake there. And the goalkeeper back there again, Conor Williams. Conor again looking to see what's available for him out there. And then this time, changing tactic comes down this side of the field. Up go the hands, but Clonkill men, they're more alert and they're on the breaking ball. And again, picked up there by Dara Kenny. Good work there by Conor Leach. Don't know what he did really a whole lot wrong there. He stood in front of his man. He tried to hold him up, but the referee said he was held back illegally, and it's a free again.
And Dara Kenny happy to win the free there, because any dead ball situation from this area, he's quite comfortable taking it and at least drop it into the square like the last one where there was a lot of danger, or put it over the bar. And as I said, he's a lovely strike of a ball.
Just inside his own 65 now, and he's outside as he strikes. He just
drop this one short, right?
Again, but it's going to be still in the danger area. There's an opportunity here for the Clonkill men as piarsaigh can't get possession at the first attempt, but it is eventually picked up by Dara Smith, and Dara carries it away and delivers a long ball down there. Ball taken to ground. The piarsaigh man, he goes to ground. It looked like he was being fouled, but then Clonkill man steps in, gets the ball into his hand at the second attempt. That's the fullback Ross Murray. Ross pass down the line there where it's picked up by Luke Myler. Luke drops it in again. This time then the piarsaigh man attacks the ball and gets it to ground, gets it away, and they have it again now, but again struggling to get that ball away because Pádraig Monaghan is in there getting a stick on it. And luckily there the fullback is Evan Murray, and he's there and he's able to complete the clearance. I think there's a push in the back there as then the piarsaigh man was trying to turn there, but just referee right on top of things signalled just a little nudge there. And again, it's that man, Dara Kenny, gone over to take it. So, Paulie certainly had a few sighters in this one over very, very close to the sideline on the far side. But
yeah, I think he'd be disappointed actually with the last two that, he just didn't get them over. He kind of topped them, But, that in the piarsaigh full back line, they've come under huge pressure in these opening 15 minutes.
Yeah, Kenny is ready. Got 1 point from the 65. 6 points to 5. His side lead as he comes forward to this one. This time we can hear the slap off it. He gets a better connection on it.
This time, yeah. But now it's wide.
Unfortunately, doesn't have the accuracy. Just to the left and wide. And puck out it coming again from Conor Williams. But referee not ready for it. Has to do it all over again. The ball returned to him. Conor, whose father is manager of the Lough Lane Gales team in the next game. So it's been a busy house in the Williams household this morning anyway. But Conor ready this time again and gets it out again. He's dropping it inside the Clonkill 65. Conor Leach goes high but can't get the ball because it's broken down. And on the breaking ball is the centre back Alex Mills. Alex steps in, spins away from a couple of Clonkill men and carries it forward. Backs himself with the shot on the run. The umpire is looking up at it and seeing that one just gone to the right and wide. But again, good play there by Alex Mills, the centre half back. He carried it forward there into a little bit of space, had the confidence to take the shot, but unfortunately just couldn't get it on target. And Niall Brady again, Niall right-handed, dropping it down towards the left half forward, right half back position there, picked up on the break there by Kylan Heffernan. Kylan moves it on here as far as Dara Smith. Smith half blocked down, but ball not picked up at the first attempt, but it is eventually got here by the Clonkill men, and they come forward. Not the best pass in the world there. Jack Murta has moved out from the corner forward position and he was fouled. And
looks there like looks like Kylan Heffernan there playing as maybe a third midfielder. Have taken a quick free here, right?
Yeah, but
not the wisest decision maybe.
No, because Alex Mills reads that one like a book and he steps forward and long ball drives it down, dropping in on the 20-metre line. But again, the Clonkill men seem to be the first to react most of the time here, and the ball cleared out where Killian Farrell is trying to get it from Carl McCormick, but McCormick does very well. And then lovely flick pass here to Dara Egerton. Egerton halfway between 45 and 65 has a look at the post, but unfortunately under a little bit of pressure there he tugs it across the front of the post and wide.
Yeah, Dara had more time there than he realised, and just Conor Daly's really mopping up there for Clonkill. He's closing his opponent down there now, centre half back. He's really getting lots of possession for Clonkill.
Yeah, this ball is flicked down the line here, but gathered well there by Ryan Williams. Ryan with 2 points to his name. He's coming forward, lengthens the hurl there as he gets the strike in. There's 2 against 1. 2 in there, 2 men on the ground. Who can get it? It is a Clonkill man with the strength there, and the ball is moved out to Jack Murton. Jack back to the full-back Ross Murray, who launches it down here. Up they go. Broken, waiting there nicely on the break is the corner back there. That was Hugh Isdell, but Hugh a little bit casual with the pass then, and the ball is turned over here, and then as it dropped in there in front of Pádraig Monaghan there, the referee is saying that Monaghan was just fouling his man under the dropping ball there, and he's right on top of things and wants the free out.
Yeah, Cayman Flynn indicating there was a jersey pull there, but again, Ross Murray, a full back for Clonkill. So far he's been excellent in there. He's dealt with every ball and cleared it very well for his side.
Conor Williams drives it long. Up goes Conor Leach here for his side, but again, great tackling there. Again, both sides there, because Dara Kenny thought he had turned it over, but then just as he was about to lift it, Ryan Williams came across him and knocked it straight off his stick. It's gone out over the sideline, but again, great play from both sides. All the skills on show here in this MJS Buildings in New York under 17 hurling final here. Dara Kenny is ready here with this sideline cutting, gets good distance, a lovely strike in towards the D, but the number 4 there is Hugh Isdell, and Hugh didn't get it on the first attempt there, and tussle in here right outside the D here now. Who can get it? Pádraig Monaghan is trying to get it up, but it eventually picked up here by, I think it's Cian Loughlin. Great vision there from Loughlin. He fires a one-handed pass. Dara Egerton is onto it, but Dara, ball pulled on the ground, not gone out over the sideline. Clonkill still have it. Tackles coming in, 2 number 11s tackling hard on each other. That's Jamie Callahan and Conor Leach. The ball has gone out over the sideline. The linesman, he was close to his signals. Going to be a line ball for the piercing men.
Yeah, great battle down there in the corner, Ray. And typifies the game. It's been absolutely great, Ray. The first 20 minutes, absolutely nothing between the teams. Okay, Clonkill winning by a point, but it's been so even and it's been end to end. Some great skills on display, as you say.
Yeah, this time short line ball taken, and Cahill faking in, delivers it out then, and the ball cleared even further by Conor Heffernan. The ball is dropping down, but Clonkill have the numbers here under it, and Jack Murta is here to pick it up. Jack, and then another quality hurler, and he hands it on here, where it's driven along there by Conor Daly. Dangerous ball. There's nobody in the goals. Where is it? Conor Williams is there. The goals was vacant there for a second, but he knew what he was doing, and he wins the ball for his side, and then grabbed here by Conor Daly. Clonkill getting on top here in the middle third. Ball laid off to Dara Egerton, and Egerton, cool as a breeze, just strokes it over the bar.
Yeah, Ray. Again, Conor Daly coming to the fore there, as I said, he dropped the ball in to Cian Loughlin. I don't know what happened. Conor Williams had left his goals. There seemed a gap there, but he got back to save it. But possession recycled again by Daly, and Dara Egerton took his point very well. 2 points up now.
From the puck out, Conor Heffernan doesn't hold on to it, and the ball is picked up there by Dara Kenny, and he was coming across a tackle there coming in from Killian Farrell, and the referee.
Yeah, not sure there's anything malicious, Ray, but it's a yellow card all the same. And Cayman Flynn, top class referee, keeping up with play and everything in control, and hopefully Dara Kenny's all right. He's just getting treatment from Clonkill physio. I think it's
the yellow card
there. The yellow there for
the number 9, and Dara Kenny getting the treatment. He'll be hopefully get back to his feet, because this one is well within his range, inside the 65-metre line. 7 points of 5, 2-point lead is probably the biggest lead we've had from either teams. But looking back here, Jack Murta, he's wearing number 13, but he's back in defence a lot of the time, and he's sweeping up a lot of ball. It's leaving a man spare back inside here, but the Piercy really not benefiting from that there. I suppose there's one thing, Paul, at any kind of hurling game, if the first touch is not right, and we've seen that a few times back in the defence there from the Piercy, and Clonkill will swarm around them, and they've turned it over a couple of times here.
Interesting here, Ray, that Kenny's not taking this free. It's a little closer in, but it's Cian Loughlin taking it.
Yeah,
and he's got it, Ray.
He's fired it over the bar. Third of the day for the number 14, and probably a wise decision there because Derek Kenny shipped a heavy hit there and probably not fully recovered.
Yeah.
Good management there. Just let him take the break, get back into his own position and leave it to Loughlin. And he's going to be called on here because he's under this puck out again. And he gets a stick to it and breaks it down. And Carl McCormick has it on the break and Carl fires it in. This time it is the man who is spared. That's the number 4 there, Hugh Isla, but Hugh slips at the wrong time. But now Piarsaigh have the men in front again, trying to lift the ball up here and gives the Clonkill men time to get up, and the ball flicked out here by Cian Loughlin. Lovely ball and shot coming in from Jamie Callahan, and Jamie again, he just guided it over the bar, knew exactly what to do with it, and 9 points to 5. A little bit of a gap occurring here.
All of a sudden, great work there by Cian Loughlin. You know, if he's not getting the ball inside, he's drifting out, and he worked hard there, and he shipped a lovely pass out to Jamie Callahan, and a great point, as you say. First time there's been a gap now, 4 points between the sides. Clonkill in front.
Yeah, ball on the puck out, caught by Conor Heffernan, but half hooked over there, and Clonkill seemed to have plenty of green jerseys around here to have this one, but again, almost turned over, and then eventually and Conor Heffernan again is very, very tight over there. Now Piarsaigh men doing well to keep it in play, but the ball is given inside, and Jack Murta sweeps it up and fires it down this side of the field, and Jamie Callahan is on it, but Jamie dispossessed here, and look, they push on the back there on the number 6, and Jamie Callahan is not too happy with it. Complains to the referee, and Cayman Flynn immediately
certainly brought that forward anyway.
It's the first time that anyone has questioned the decision, and it's probably the right thing. Question, move it forward, and maybe lads will learn the lesson from it, and it's not worth the bother of arguing with the referee.
Piarsaigh certainly need to score now to get back into the game. You know, this is where games can be won and lost straight. Last 5 minutes of the first half, one team finishing strong. Piarsaigh need to get back into it. Oh dear,
Heffernan.
That's disappointing.
An opportunity missed there, and Niall Brady
expected to get that one, Ray.
Thought about going short, but he goes long with it over to the far side, and again good stick work there, but this time the Piarsaigh men are vigilant and they win it again, but again ball doesn't go to hand. It's very, very close to the sideline. Kylan Heffernan pulled on it on the ground, had a fresh air, and maybe all the better because
maybe he let it go, Ray.
it is going to be a line ball over there for the Piarsaigh men, but 9-5, Clonkill men lead, 26.5 minutes on the clock. Now Piarsaigh trying to respond there. The gap has certainly opened up as line ball here for Darren Smith. Cuts it in. Is it going to remain in play? It is. Conor Heffernan is on the end of it, but again doesn't hold it and allows the ruck to develop, and Jack Murta has it then coming out. Jack trying to get the 2 feet under himself. He's under a bit of pressure. He eventually has to let the ball go, and it's picked up by Conor Leach, and Leach shovel pass it across into the centre. But again, 2-1 here, but now Piarsaigh men trying to fight and win it, but it is a Clonkill man that have it again, and they're coming out with it. And it's Derek Kenny again. Great play by the number 5. Fully recovered. Gets it in towards Pádraig Monaghan. Monaghan goes to ground. And the Piarsaigh men pick it up again. But again, they're under pressure every time. And then another foul committed by Jamie Callahan. Jamie is still pleading his innocence. Look, he wasn't brought forward again to him.
Yeah. You mentioned Conor Leach there for Piarsaigh. He really hasn't got into the game. He's a big player for Piarsaigh, and they really need to get him and a few other of their big players into this game now. I suppose it's coming up to half time, and certainly looking to change that at half time and get more ball into those forwards because they're quite capable of scoring.
Darren Smith with this free for his side inside his own 65, and he lifts it and he strikes it. Great distance on it, but again just tails at the last minute. Couple of opportunities, and Piarsaigh have missed there in the last couple of minutes, but Jack Murta's having a big influence in there, Paul. Like he's sitting in there as a spare man, cutting off a lot of ball in towards that full forward line where Conor Leach has gone in, because Conor Heffernan has been out the field most of the time. From the puck out, who has it on the break? It's Killian Farr, dummies, and he has a spare man there, and that's Kylan Heffernan. Kylan in long. Leach is trying to get on the end of this. The goalie. Oh
well, what did I say?
Just on cue. The goalkeeper, Niall Brady, he allowed the ball to hop in there on front of him, and Leach continued after and just got a little flick on it there just on front of the goalie and finished it to the back of the net.
Yeah.
And certainly brings the Piercing men right back into it now. Still 1 point behind, 28, almost 29 minutes on the clock. Young keeper there just gone. I don't think just a collision there as Leach
just
got
going for the ball, and look, it was, I said it was mentioned earlier, it was Kyle Heffernan who's playing kind of as a third midfielder there for the Piarsaigh. He was the one that dropped the ball in long, and after just saying that Conor Leach needed to get more into the game, and he just managed to get that vital flick right by the keeper. They collided afterwards, but the ball ended up in the net, the sliotar ended up in the net, and it's a great goal. It's just what the Piarsaigh needed now coming up to half time, because without that the game could have easily drifted away from them. They're right back in it now, as we're looking. Niall Brady's getting attention, but he should be okay. Murren Scally there, the physio, is down attending to him, and but a well taken goal by Leach, and as I said earlier, these guys quite well capable of scoring, and no hesitation, just flicked it by the keeper. Great finish into the net, and it's right back, just a point in it now, Ray, after a 4 point gap. And, it's been a real entertaining first half, Ray. It's been very good. That goal livens it up again, makes it set for a great second half already.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a gap had to open up between the sides, but certainly Leach capitalised on that opportunity, and there's nothing wrong with the flick to the net. The goalkeeper just picked up a knock in the collision. He's making his way back to his feet here, but I suppose
good to see him getting up.
It was a score that the game needed, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clonkill had been on top now. That just might settle the Piarsaigh men down a little bit. That struggled to get scored, that missed 2 frees. So
give Leach a bit of confidence too, because as I said, he hadn't seen much of the ball, and game back on.
Keeper is back on his feet. He's ready to take the puck out. He's hit it down the far side, broken down there by Peter Finch, and onto the breaking ball, or the Clonkill men again, but again Jack Murtagh coming forward again and gets the possession and lays it back here, but Carl McCormack goes to ground, but the referee doesn't see anything wrong with that, and Jack Murtagh then just gives the pass on here to Conor Daly. Daly from about 50 metres out has a look, gets the shot, and the umpire heads for the flag there. Lovely score, the second one there from the centre half back, Paul. It's what he needs a little bit more freedom to come forward, and with Jack Murtagh sitting back in there behind him, and he does very, very well to fire it over the bar.
Good response from Clonkill after conceding that goal.
Yeah, the puck out again is won by Aaron Kinnear for Clonkill, and he turns first time, fires it back into the danger area. Ball, foot race here as the goalie comes out and one-handed. Does very well to get it away there in front of Cian Loughlin there. He was sniping in behind there. Seeing was there a chance of a goal there, but the goalkeeper Conor Williams just comes out, knocks it out over the sideline. Line ball here now, and Cian Loughlin. A minute and a half.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the 2 minutes included the delay there for the goalkeeper. We'll wait and see. But is he going to go for this? He is.
Yeah,
across
Cian
the square.
Loughlin, a lovely ball across the front of the goals. A couple of players go to. The ball breaks down. There's a chance here. Is there room to get a shot in? There is. It came in from Luke Myler, but the goalkeeper there, Conor Williams, he stood tall, saves it, but the danger not just gone yet, but it is a chance now for the Piarsaigh men with Dara Smith trying to get this ball away, and he does. A foul back in there and a free for free for his side, right back outside the 20 metre line. 32 minutes 12 seconds on the clock. The Piarsaigh with a lot of men back in there. They need to get numbers out the field here as this ball is about to be cleared out long there by Dara Smith. Down the line it goes, but again it's the Clonkill men that react to it first. They come out, but that's the last action of the half. The referee came and Flynn puts up the hand, calls for the ball. Half time here. Clonkill 10 points, the Piarsaigh 1-5. Paul, it's been an exciting game, good close, plenty of good hurling on view, and 10 points there for Clonkill. They started the slowest, but they've got back into it. Goal there coming from Conor Leach really brought his side back into it. So still all to play for in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. It's been a very entertaining first half, and as I said, I think the sides were level 3 times in the first 20 minutes. There was nothing between them. End-to-end play. The Piarsaigh very economical, I suppose, with their chances. Clonkill a couple of wides, and I suppose Conor Williams brought off a couple of saves too, and then of course it all changed, I suppose, that they opened up that gap just in the final 10 minutes, and Clonkill pulled away with some fine points. But as you say, that goal right at the end brings the piarsaigh right back into it, well taken by Conor Leach, and sets it up now perfectly for a great second half here, Ray.
Yeah, there's only the two between them, Paul, but you know, Clonkill have looked probably the better of the two teams so far, maybe the better balanced team. Conor Daly at centre back, two lovely points to play. Darragh Egerton with a point, Jamie Callahan with a point, Luke Myler one, you know, Pádraig Monaghan. The better spread of scores, I think, coming from the Clonkill lads.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really impressed me. I've been very impressed there with Conor Daly. He's reading the game very well and mopping up possession, and they're looking for their players inside and the forwards, and they found them very well. And Cian Loughlin's worked very hard, and he's dropped loose dropped deep when he needed to pick up possession. And look, so far Clonkill have been much the better impressive side, but as you say, there's only 2 points in it on the scoreboard. The goal really keeping piarsaigh in it, bringing them right back in. And, the half time now, both managers will be doing the homework to set them up. It's all to play from the second half. Big 30 minutes coming up.
Yeah, well, we're going to take a break here on commentary. I think for our viewers at home, we'll be looking at some of the highlights. We're going to take an ad break, and then we'll be back on pitch side with some of the lads for some analysis of that first half. But for now, we're going to take the break here and join us back here for the second half.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Hey, mama, don't treat me wrong. Come and love you, daddy, all night long.
And you? What do you do? It's a bit complicated to explain.
You know, I still didn't get exactly what your job is.
That is what I do.
New Renault Arcana E-Tech Hybrid. Winner, Irish Medium Crossover SUV in the 2022 Car of the Year Awards.
Yeah, half-time here in the MJS Building and Construction New York Minor Hurling Championship final between na Piarsaigh and Clonkill, and it's Clonkill that lead 10 points to 1-5, and Damien Maher, good value for that 2-point lead, I suppose, maybe even considering that they should be further ahead.
Yeah, you have to say they're good value for the lead, but that's a real tonic score, that goal just before half-time. A long ball in. It was kind of what the game needed from a neutral perspective, but I suppose Clonkill will be kicking themselves having conceded that, because they had na Piarsaigh on the back foot. They had him where they wanted them. Now it looks like it's game on again.
Yeah, and Paul, Clonkill seem to have got their matchups and got them very, very well matched up. You know, they've nullified the threat of Darragh Smith, and they've nullified the threat of Conor Leach and Conor Heffernan, even to that degree, which was probably what they went out to do in the Iligan. But their own forward line are excellent, I have to say. Jimmy Keelan and Jack Murta, you know, they're all contributing well, whereas their half-back line is totally dominant at the moment.
Yeah, and I think that's the key. Like, actually, for the first 10 minutes, young Heffernan and Darragh Smith were actually probably the most dominant players out there, and they were very efficient with their scores. But Clonkill kind of dropped back, swarmed that half-back line, started picking up all the breaks, and it just gave them a platform to be able to deliver great ball into that forward line. And it's really, really been sticking. Like, young Loughlin is either breaking ball, getting on breaks, or getting his own possession and bringing players in around him. And, you know, they just had, you know, if you were doing one of those possession stats, it was definitely kind of way over on the 60-40 on the Clonkill side. And, like, that goal, the Piarsaigh needed it. I say keeper could have been a little bit quicker off the line and mightn't have got in with that flick, but it gave the Piarsaigh a real platform. But in fairness, Clonkill, they responded well, got a point straight after it. I think the other difference is actually free taking. Clonkill have been very efficient with their frees.
4 wides.
You know, from that point of view, whereas, you know, there was 2 bad wides there for the Piarsaigh when they needed scores, kind of keep the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, but it is into that kind of a breeze. Whatever bit of a breeze there is here, Damien, and it's a beautiful swelter warm day here for October. But whatever breeze into it, the Piarsaigh have that for the second half. It seems to be blowing down the field from the Dunn Stores end.
Yeah. And they'll be looking to, I suppose, to use that, but it's going to be about efficiency, and it's going to be about taking your chances. I suppose Clonkill will be a little bit disappointed. They had a couple of frees that dropped short, slightly the more wasteful of the two sides. Now, the question is, can the Piarsaigh build on that? Can they get the likes of Alex Mills and Killian Farrell and Conor Leach into this game? They're big players, because they really, you know, a goal is one thing. It can change. It can change the profile of the match. But
a goal for Clonkill would be equally as devastating.
They do need to step. The next 10 minutes, first 10 minutes after half time, are going to be massive.
Yeah, and speaking of that, like if you were, as a manager, Paul, you're going in at half time, maybe into the Piarsaigh dressing room, knowing that you maybe haven't hurled as well as you were, you'd probably be the happier, even though you're 2 points down. Like, you don't want to be going in behind, but even at 2 points down, you'd probably still be the happier manager to get them in.
You'd be happier because, like, I mean, really, and truth be told, apart from that goal, it's a 5-point gap, and that can be quite a bit in minor from that point of view. I think you'd be happy with the scoreline, or relieved more about the scoreline.
Maybe is the word.
But there's a little bit of surgery to be done. I think really, you know, the Piarsaigh half back line or half forward line need to start getting on more breaks, need to, you know, shorten that dominance of the Clonkill half back line. That's where the battle is at the moment.
Interesting to note as well that Jack Murtagh has come back as almost an extra defender for Clonkill, so that's obvious. That was obviously their game plan to get an extra defender in there to maybe stop the threat of that Piarsaigh forward line.
Yeah, no, like they're playing 4 across that half back line essentially, and so it's not really a sweeper, it's just another body in there, and they're just getting to the breakdown, and they're coming out with most of those balls, which means they just got go forward momentum, and the Piarsaigh are just finding it difficult to penetrate. You know, when they get the ball, it's either 2 men inside and they're hitting very high ball in, and like I've been very impressed with Ross Murray and Finn Rayside. They've dealt with almost all of those balls they've come out with,
and
themselves.
young Aaron Kinnear as well at wing back as well.
You know, that half back line, Aaron Kinnear's been absolutely over there. He's been just mopping up all over the place. So, you know, I think that middle third, usually that's what it comes down to in terms of getting a platform to win. Clonkill have been winning that middle third in the first half for a lot of it from that point of view.
Yeah, but as we said, games fluctuate on a small break. The Piarsaigh got that small break, I suppose, so to speak, just before half time with the goal, because as Paul said, they weren't really in it up to that stage, Jim. And I'd say you're talking about possession stats. The possession stats that Clonkill have had, we'll say in the opposition 45 as opposed to what the Piarsaigh have had in the opposition 45, I'd say that's enormous, because the Piarsaigh really haven't gone at Clonkill yet.
Yeah, but that goal plants a little seeded out. As good as Clonkill have been in the back line, the likes of Ross Murray, Darragh Kelly, Conor Daly, as good as they've been, that goal just plants a little seeded out. So the Piarsaigh now should be looking to pump that ball in long and try and capitalise, there might be more chances for them.
Perhaps even move some of their half forward line into the full forward line for the second half. The likes of Conor Heffernan, the likes of these lads that can win clean ball there as well. Possibly that's something that you should be thinking
but that
of.
battle in the middle third from the puck outs, as Paul said, that's going to decide everything. But from the Piarsaigh perspective,
Clonkill's favour.
when they get that ball now in the first 5 or 6 minutes, I think let it in first time.
I think, the Piercy scoring threat, Dara Smith, Conor Heffernan, they're out here on the 65, and, look, while they're well capable of putting the ball over from 65, you're down in 50-50 zone then. You need them getting the ball more in scoring zones, being able to push forward. You're kind of caught between the Devon and the Deep Blue Sea because they're two great hurlers, two influential players. You need them getting on the ball out there, and then, they're not getting the ball to stick when they deliver it inside. Yeah. And you're kind of, I think one of them needs to be closer to the goal and kind of play between each other to kind of create those opportunities and be able to take those opportunities as well.
Yeah, and at the moment, like Dara Smith is playing, in my opinion, he's playing in kind of no man's land. He doesn't know whether to play push forward as a midfielder or defend as a midfielder, because Clonkill are switching their point of attack and switching it very, very well. And in fairness to both sides, they've picked off some wonderful scores. Like for minor hurlers, for under 17 hurlers, like the quality has been excellent, Eamon.
It has, and maybe we'll see more of that in the second half from the wings from the Piercy, because there's a little bit of a breeze that could be a factor. Sometimes coaches, while they do a great job, they get fascinated on bringing men back and robbing the forward line of key players and probably confuse guys, especially at minor level. Let them out, let them play their game, and may the best team win. That's my theory.
Yeah, well, look, we've another half to go here. It's half time here in the minor hurling championship semi-final. It's back up to Ray and the Crow's Nest after these few ads, and we'll be back with you again shortly on AirV. Do stay with us on AirV TV, and don't forget the senior final coming up here right after this broadcast.
TEG, proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Hey, mama, don't treat me wrong. Come and love you, daddy, all night long.
And you? What do you do? It's a bit complicated to explain.
I still didn't get exactly what your job is.
That is what I do.
New Renault Arcana E-Tech Hybrid. Winner, Irish Medium Crossover SUV in the 2022 Car of the Year Awards.
Back here on the commentary box for the second half, Paul, but just down below, as we can see, the under-14 development squads from Westmeath County this year being honoured their victory for themselves in the tournament there around the end of August, and Westmeath County Senior Hurling Manager Joe Fortune presenting them with their medals. Nice to see on the big day as well. A nice touch from the county board and the underage development boards as well. Again, all these squads sponsored by MJS Building and Development in New York, and of course we can't forget our own Eddie Casey as well. So nice touch, but we'll be back to the things in hand there. We're waiting for the two teams to come out for the start of the second half. The lads are discussing there at half time. That goal might still turn out to be the big score of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a bit more from Napirsig in this second half, but if Clonkill keep playing the way they have in the first half, they're looking good for a win if they can just convert more of their chances. The two teams coming out now, and just going back, it's great to see the underage teams getting their moment here in Cusick Park. Great work going on in Westmeath underage hurling in the background.
And I should have mentioned Ger Behan and the lads there as well.
Yeah, just going to mention Ger there. See him coming up the steps, and great work going on. And with all these underage tournaments, and it's great for these young lads to be able to put on the Westmeath jersey so young in their careers, and it's a great boost to them. We have Napirsig coming out on the pitch now, and we'll be ready to get underway in the second half. I'm sure Napirsig, it's interesting, we're talking about the tactical battle there at half time as well, and you were talking about Jack Murtha dropping back there and the effect he's had. So we'll see how the second half goes. But if Clonkill continue to play, they'll certainly be favourites to win the second half after Napirsig were favourites coming into the start of this game, right?
Yeah, Jack Murtha is wearing the number 13 jersey, but he's back in at centre half back for his side down on the right hand side, being picked up there by Kylan Heffernan, and the midfielder is Karen McCormick. He's out there and he's helped there by Conor Daly, and the ball is thrown in, and Daly thought he had the first possession, but Killian Farrell steps in and he can't get it into his hand either, and Conor Daly just steps out and then just lays off a nice ball on here to Dara Kenny. Dara just flicks it on out front. Very controlled hurler, great skill there as he takes on his man. He's going to strike this one off his hand, off his hurl as well, fires it in, but again, nice goalkeeping in there by Conor Williams, and Conor whoops, a bit of a wild swing there, and then ball is still in the danger area, but again, a chance again. The goalkeeper came out, and then I think he finished in the net. It is indeed.
Not sure who got that.
I think it was Pádraig Monaghan, the man, I think, that finished that one to the back of the net there.
Yeah, really, Conor Williams probably should have cleared it when he had the first chance, and he came back in. Yeah, he let the ball run loose.
Yeah, he came out with a bit of a wild swing. He did very well to grab the ball, but a bit of a wild swing there coming out. Didn't get the ball away.
Yeah, and it looked like it was Pádraig Monaghan Ray that got that goal, got the final touch in the square, and he got the goal.
Great start in the second half for the Clonkill men, and they're on the attack again here now for Jake Muldoon. Jake strikes, half blocked down, goal scorer. Monaghan is in after it again, and he has it in front of his man. Whoa, big hit there.
Challenge there. He still got the point though.
As he was falling there, he gets a strike away. Fair tackle there by the Piersic man, shoulder to shoulder with Monaghan. Great strength before he went to ground. Got the strike away and gets it over the bar. He's going to need a little bit of attention, but now the 6-point lead there. It's a big score again, Paul. That goal for the Piercy before half time we thought might have been a big score, but that one now from Pádraig Monaghan, great boost to them now at the start of the second half. Inside of 2 minutes, they've gone from 1 up to being 6 up.
Yeah, and it was interesting right from the start, Ray. The two players we mentioned that were probably most impressive for Clonkill in that first half, Conor Daly there at centre back and Dara Kenny, they were both involved in that first move that Clonkill put together. They didn't get a score the first time, but then the ball came back out, and it was Pádraig Monaghan that was there and put it to the net from close range, and it's a huge score now because there's a big gap between the sides, and Monaghan he really took a shoulder there but still managed to get a point. Big physical player, and
he's back on
now 6 points up.
Back on his feet, and Conor Williams gets us underway here again, dropping it down here towards the 65. Ball broken down. Can the Piercy get the breaking ball? Conor Heffernan is doing his best to get it, but again smothered over here, and a bit of a ruck down here in front of us here. The referee very, very close to it, looking at it, but not. And then decided that, not too sure what he decided, but he has awarded a free in for
he's up with play anyway, eh?
Yeah, there was a Peter Finch, the man that he pointing at him getting the strike. I think a touch there on him, but it is going to be free, and certainly a must score here now for the Piersic men here. This opportunity is about 47-48 metres out. It's fired in, we're right behind there on Conor Heffernan, and again these opportunities, when they're not taken, you can feel it in the crowd, and it just makes its way out onto the pitch, just deflates them a little bit here.
Especially after conceding those early scores, and the Piercy really needed that free to get them back into it.
Yeah, the puck out has gone over the far side there from Niall Brady, and Clonkill coming forward, but good work there by Dara Smith there, but again struggled to get the ball away, and he does get a hand pass over down the side. It goes here now, whereas Brian Ohy is trying to get on. It's very, very close to the sideline. The Piercy men have the possession. It's that man Conor Leach. He does well to get the strike in. It's a high ball going inside, but again a couple of players go to ground with the ball batted away. Danger away at the moment. Andrew Brennan is in there fighting against his opponent, but then Conor Heffernan sweeps around, gets the ball up, has a look at the post, off his left hand, gets the strike in. Lovely score there from the number 14. Just needed that score, Paul. He missed from the free, but that'll give him a little bit of confidence then. Back to a 5-point game here now as Niall Brady is ready again with the puck out.
Yeah, Conor, he kept his eye on the ball and waited for it to break free. The other players were working inside, but he took a score very well. Needed that after the free he just missed.
Brady fires it out long, and Karen McCormick grabs it over there again for his side, and straight away moves it down the line. And again the Piersic men trying to win the possession back here, to have it in here, and as the corner back there as Cathal Fagan comes out and he delivers it long ball down. Not taken on the turn there by the Piercy man, goes to ground. That's the number 10 there, that's Brian Ohy, the referee, I think, because Brian was on the ground there and couldn't get out of the way, just going to call the play to a halt. He's going to throw in the ball between two players here, Jack Murta and Conor Leach. Two players there. Referee flicks it in. Again, Clonkill just move it out by degrees slightly, but then it's back into a ruck ball here, and we'll see who can come away with it. And it isn't the Piarsaigh man that gets that ball, and it's Conor Heffron does
Definitely
well.
foul there.
And again, has done very well, has the number 14. He missed a free a couple of minutes ago, but he's standing over this one. It's certainly well within his range. 111 to 1-6, just over 5 minutes gone in the second half. Clonkill men in the lead. Heffernan lifts it and strikes it, and the signal comes from one umpire to the other that one is over the bar, and
brings them right back into it now, Ray.
Yeah, 4 between them now, and a couple of quick scores there for the Piarsaigh men. And
good response after conceding the goal. They've held possession up this end of the pitch, hasn't crossed the halfway line since.
Niall Brady fires it out long, and again Clonkill men, and I think there was a hurl being held there on Peter Finch, and he looked round to the referee, and referee seen exactly what was happening there and awards the free for the Piarsaigh. This free,
this is a little further out. It's just over the 65-metre line. This will test him now. Bit of whatever wind is out there is behind him now, Ray.
Yeah, we can see the flag blowing down here on the sideline, on front of the stand. 111 to 1-7 as he lifts this one, and he strikes it high.
It's gone straight over it.
And a lovely score. Good response from the young number 14 there. There's a sub about to be introduced here by the Piarsaigh. It's the number 17, it's Owen McGrath. Owen is coming in, he's going to replace.
No, not quite yet. Ray, play's going on. Great.
Yeah, the referee is not allowing it to happen because Clonkill have won the puck out here now, and the ball is fired in there by Luke Myler. Lovely skill there from Luke. Drops it in.
Goal. It's a goal.
It's in the back of the net.
Although the umpire hasn't gone for the flag yet, Red. He wants to call in the referee here. Cayman Flynn is very calmly walking in, and if the umpire hasn't raised the flag, there must be some doubt about it. Certainly, great ball in by Luke Myler. He's dropped it into the square. Looked like it was going over, just dropped short. Don't know. It's hard to say. He's dropped it again, right?
Yes, there's viewers at home just looking at it, and he was awarding the free out there. Ball dropped in, but again it was a dangerous
free out for it was a challenge.
A high tackle on the goalkeeper there. Good referee in there. I think the umpire,
chest,
umpire there very much on top of things. Didn't
in fairness, the umpire never went for the flag race, so.
And the goalkeeper, good referee in there, and good work there by the umpires as well. Make sure they're experienced there. I think it's Kenneth Gunning that's back in there, and
Ken Gunning down the corner did very well.
And we're back on the way again as Conor Williams fires this one long, broken down inside. Can Conor Heffron get onto it? Not if the Clonkill man have had to say about Jack Murta. Roll lifts it, steps it even around the referee there, and gives it out to the Aaron Kinnear, who fires it down. But again, the corner back there is Hugh Isdell. Hugh gives it on here now to Peter Finch. Peter trying to get a little bit of room to get the strike in, but he's put under severe pressure there by Pádraig Monaghan, and Pádraig can't get the ball up again, but it allows the Clonkill men to get on it. Luke Myler very, very close to the sideline, goes to ground. Pull there, a bit of a wild pull there coming in from Peter Finch, and again a little bit reckless there because there was no need for it, because he had teammates around. The referee is going to have a word with him. I think we're going to have another yellow card here, this time for the number 5 from the Piarsaigh.
Yeah.
Again, referee Eamon Flynn has been right on top of things right throughout the game, and correct decision here. Yellow card for the number 5. A little bit wild here as Luke Myler is down on the ground getting a little bit of treatment. Cian Loughlin, he's standing over this one. He's ready to get underway again. 3 between the sides, 111 to 1-8, just over 9 minutes gone in the second half. There's a bit of treatment here for one of the Piarsaigh men as well, but referee is happy enough, and he'll give the signal to Cian Loughlin to get us underway with this free. This free is about 2 or 3 metres in from the sideline here, halfway between 20 and 45. Loughlin with 3 points from 3 frees in that first half, and again just a little bit of treatment for the Piarsaigh band there, and looks like it's a hand injury there for him. Referee just having a look at I'd say a finger injury, Paul, by the way things to it. He's been reacting to it, maybe a finger being pulled back into place or whatever.
There,
he's
see that.
certainly flinching a bit anyway.
Putting a finger back into place, maybe. He certainly looks in agony, but
yeah, look at it. It's an injury that can happen in hurling very, very easily, and you know, while the body is still warm, physio will put it back and he's back on his feet again.
Good to see him getting up. Yeah, he's going to play on now.
Yeah, just jogging back out into place, but play will resume with this free from Cian Loughlin. Cian, 3 points for his side in that first half. It's the number 6 there that was Alex Mills that was injured, but physio just standing in the way there of Cian Loughlin as she makes her way off the field here, and there's going to be one here now for Loughlin. Again, going through his routine, lifts it, and he strikes. It gets a good strike on it. Umpire's looking up at it and signals that one is no mistake there from the number 14. Despite the delay, did very well, kept his concentration up there, and we're back to a 4-point game as Conor Williams back in the goals on her left hand side, fires it down again, gone over to the far side of the field. Ball brought to the ground there and a flick all over the head there. Chance for an Piarsaigh to get in. It's gone in towards Leach. Leach out in front of his man. He wins it into a little bit of space. Has he room to get the strike away? He's carrying it into traffic. I think he might have taken his hand 3 times. The referee doesn't see it. He does indeed now, because it was 3 times in the hand there, because in fairness to the Clonkill defenders, they did very well there as they forced Leach to go across. Maybe had the opportunity, remember, to take the point at the time, but he was trying to get in, get the shot on goal. He did that, but Niall Brady didn't know that the whistle was coming. He had to be vigilant. He was, got the block on it and the free out, and it's that man again, Dara Kenny, back to take the free and fires it long. Ball dropping down into the centre of the field. On the breaking ball, it's picked up there by Jamie Kellan. Jamie takes on a couple of tackles there. The ball is flicked away from the Piarsaigh man trying to get the ball, but again, a tussle there. There's a couple of players going to ground there. It's the corner back there. There's Cathal Fagan. He's under pressure, not going to get room to get the strike away, and does very well. But again, Clonkill men stay to their task there. A nice ball given inside, and the shot coming in from Luke Myler. But Luke had to pull the trigger a little bit quicker than he had hoped, and that one has gone to the right and wide. Let off there. Still 4 between them.
Yeah, we saw greater intensity there from Clonkill Red. The 3 men over on the far side, and a good block down, 1 possession back.
Conor Williams has his underway again. He goes down that far side there. He's looking for Conor Heffernan, and Heffernan wins this one. Fires it in, looking for Leach. Leach goes to ground. Was he fouled? No, said the referee. The ball is still there, but it's the Clonkill backs that are back there. Andrew Brennan gets it out. Not the best clearance in the world, because it's picked up there by Ryan Williams. Williams has a look, and off his left hand. That's a lovely score. Third of the day for the number 12 there. Just keeps his side nicely in. There's a sub coming in down below us here. It's the number 18 for Clonkill that's coming in. Liam DeClare.
Yeah, that was a lovely point by Williams out in the left wing there. Took a score very well under pressure. Keeps his side in the game. Sub, as you say, Ray.
Puck out has already gone down, dropping down into the half-forward line of the Clonkill men, and it's picked up there by Karen McCormick. Goes into a heavy traffic there, and then the ball fired in there. Dangerous ball, but again, lovely control there on the dropping ball there by the Piarsaigh men, and they work it out here, get it out. Oh, again, nice skill here by Dara Smith. Smith goes long, looking for Leach. Ball goes in over the top. Broken ball. Leach is on it again, doesn't know where it is. The goalkeeper comes out, flicks it out away from one of the Piarsaigh attackers there. Is picked up by Andrew Brennan, but there's a sniff of a goal chance there, and the Piarsaigh going route 1 there. They have the man that they want in there is Conor Leach, but needs a little bit more help there, and the Clonkill backs did very well to get it out. They have the possession, gone down the far side, very, very close to the sideline. No freeze to the referee, allows the play to go on, and then pocket picked there by the sub, Liam DeClare, and he fires it inside, keeps the possession. Cathal Fagan got a hand to it, but as the ball drops, it's the Clonkill men that have it. Cian Loughlin dummies around his man. He's going in along the end line, shovels it across into the centre, just a little bit high for the moment. Danger not gone from the Piarsaigh men, but they have a chance to get it away, and a long relieving hand pass straight into the hands of Ryan Williams. Williams carries it forward, has time now to take it in the hand and go along with it, and he does exactly that. Again, Leach is in under. There's a man gone inside. Leach brings it to ground, but Jack Murt is back there. Great sweeping there by the number 13, and he wins possession. And great vision from him to fire it over this side where lovely play as the ball was knocked down there by the two Clonkill men to each other. Eventually it was Luke Myler fires in low, but the Piarsaigh man getting the foot even on it there, and the shot comes in here from Cian Loughlin, but Cian, the groan from the crowd will tell you that one had gone across. It looked good when it left his stick, but certainly the intensity is beginning to rise here now. There's 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes gone in the second half, 3 between them. Conor Williams is back there in the goals, ready to get this one out. Again, players drifting across this side of the field. It's a high one, dropping down, gathered very well by Ryan Williams. Ryan does well. Now has a look at the post, spins around with the left hand, fires in a dangerous ball. It's gathered into the square. Can he get the strike on it? No, he can't. Conor Lynch, and then he eventually kicks it to the net. Great goal. Ryan Williams has been very, very influential in the second half. He scored 3 points for his side. He caught that puck out off his left hand, fired it in. It wasn't long enough to go over the bar, which he was probably intending to get, but Leach followed it in. He caught it. I thought he couldn't miss it in the first attempt, but he eventually used his foot, kicked it to the back, and the net, and we're all square. 2-9 to 1-12. The puck out into the centre of the field it goes. Clonkill man have it again, trying to get into a little bit of space. Is the midfielder there, Dar Egerton, but he's bottled up, and Conor Heffernan fires it in again, but good tracking back there by Jack Murt again. Jack has it and fires it long. Dangerous ball, dropping in the goalkeeper. This time Pádraig Monaghan gets the flick on it.
Perfect, great goal.
Lovely ball. The ball came in there. It was one of those horrible balls again. It's happened to Darragh Williams, or to Conor Williams, a couple of times in this game. Balls that he just has to deal with high ball, and this time Pádraig Monaghan coming across, kept his eye on it, did everything bang with the flick, and it's to the back of the net, and we're back out to a 3-point game again. Great response there by the Clonkill man, and they're on the move again. Aaron Kinnear coming down the line. Aaron does very well off his left hand, fires it inside, intercepted back in there by Hugh Isdell. Hugh needs to get it away, but Hugh took it. No, in fact it was the number 7 there, that's Lee Cribben, took it in the hand for the 3rd time, and Cian Loughlin will be out here ready for this one again. He's already scored a point from similar situation, but from being level, now there's a chance for the Clonkill men to go back, 4 in the lead. A great response there by the Clonkill men. That ball driven in long. It was Jack Murta. He's been very, very good for his side right throughout this game. He's listed at number 13, but he's back here in the half-back line and delivered a long ball. But Pádraig Monaghan, he was denied earlier. This time fires it to the net, and Cian Loughlin with the free. And Loughlin, 5 points now from the stick of the number 14. Just pushes the lead out now to 4 points. So Piarsaigh with it all to do again. Almost 18 minutes on the clock as Conor Williams gets us underway again. He's coming down this side of the field, but again Murt is under that there. Piarsaigh, Ryan Williams brings it to ground and has support there from Conor Heffernan. Conor trying to get away from a posse of green jersey. Then the ball stick high just in over the shoulder there, and the foul committed, and this is a free for Conor Heffernan. Conor, 5 points to his name, 3 from frees, 2 from play. This one, as the referee lines up right behind him before eventually moving away here, and this is an important free now. And Heffernan strokes that one nonchalantly over the bar. We're back to a 3-point game, so a 1-score game, Paul. Still, heading into the last 10-12 minutes of this game, there will be a couple of minutes of additional time, but still very much in the melting pot.
Absolutely, Ray. It's been great second half. Just even got better than the first half, and those goals have certainly helped at each end. And it's all to play for. Piarsaigh look out of it, but Clonkill get a couple of scores. Piarsaigh just won't go away, Ray.
Yeah, and Ryan Williams has done very well, but again he was trying to get the ball away as Carl McCormack gets a tackle on, but he does very well, and again McCormack picks his pocket again, but Killian Farrell is there for the Piarsaigh man. He gives it inside here now, but closed down Dara Smith then, and again he can't get room to get the strike away. He's carrying it forward. It's about 4 men an hour. He needs a little bit of support, and eventually pulled on there by one of the Clonkill men. A little bit wildly, it's gone out over the side, but again you can see there the difficulty that the Piarsaigh men are having out there, because Clonkill are battling. They're in front of everything. They're blocking, they're hooking, they're putting bodies on the line, making life very, very difficult. Dara Smith, the man there, that couldn't get that one away, but it is a line ball now over on the far side, halfway between 45 and 65. Line ball taken over on the far side there, but this time.
Yeah, I think Robert Connolly's linesman going in here to tell that
the scoreboard is correct.
The score. Yeah.
We are to 3 points between the sides, 2-13, 2-10, as the line ball wasted over there on the far side of the field by the Piarsaigh. A little bit of confusion here in the commentary box, but it has been sorted now, and this play will resume with this line ball over there. Darry Kenny cuts it in. He's been excellent for his side there. Pádraig Monaghan out looking for that ball in front of his man, but Clonkill still fighting, but they're moving in the wrong direction. Cian Loughlin is on his knees. He can't get the ball away because Dara Smith has it won, and Dara drives it long. Leach trying to come out between a couple of defenders, gets the ball out in front of him, turns, heading for the goal, gets the strike away, but he was under severe pressure there from Jack Merton. Jack did enough, but again, superb blocking down there by Leach again. Ball is still in the danger area. And the Piarsaigh trying to get in there. Owen McGrath's in there. There's a tussle. They need to get the numbers in, but Murtagh goes low, wins the possession for his side, and a lovely cool hand pass out as far as Conor Daly, and Daly strikes it long down the right hand side there. Up they go, broken down. Tussle here, but Lee Crebin is back there for his side. Lee foul as he was trying to get out. The Clonkill man is not overly happy with that, but the free is awarded there. There's a Clonkill man on the ground inside. Referee, is he going to hold play up? Don't think he is. Dara Smith is heading back. He's going to take this free for his side, just back inside his own 45-metre line.
Yeah, it's Cian Loughlin that's down injured, Ray.
Yeah, he was on the ground in that
game.
On that instant earlier on there, but it might be just a cramp there, but we'll watch as the referee signals for Dara Smith to take the free, and Smith drives it long, dangerous ball dropping down. Karen McCormack goes high, gets a hand on it and picks it up on the break, trying to get away with it, lose the hurl, but then footballs it away. Good relieving clearance over there on the far side where Leach Crebin is there, backing up his teammate there, Dara Smith. Crebin trying to come forward, needs a little bit of support. Takes a little bit too much over there. He's not too happy about it, but the referee, I think, right on top of things. He had Dara Smith for support there. Maybe would have been better to use him, but he kept going forward with it, and then eventually overcarried it, and the free awarded. Liam Heffernan is going to make his way in here, the number 16 for the Piarsaigh. Still 3 between them, as Brian Ahi is the number 10. He's the man that's been replaced. So Liam Heffernan wearing the number 16 comes in. Play will resume back over, just at the wait for the man being replaced to come off the field. This free is back just closer to the 65 than the 45 for Dara Kenny over there on the far side of the field. Gets the signal from the referee. 22-45, 2-13 to 2-10 in favour of Clonkill, as Dara looks and gets the signal from the referee to come forward, and he lifts it and strikes it high. It's dropping in. It's going to drop inside the 13-metre line. A couple of players go. Pádraig Monaghan, he goes up, but Killian Farr steps in and wins it for his side, trying to get it out as far as Alex Mills. Alex needs to get in his hand. He's very, very close to the sideline. Needs a bit of support. Has support over there, but again, the Piarsaigh men can't get the ball to hand at the first attempt, and then Pádraig Monaghan has got it. Pádraig looked like he was dragged to the ground there, and he is eventually wins the free for his side, and Monaghan has been excellent for his side. 2 goals and 2 points, and he won a ball there. But again, we can see the problems there where the first touch not good enough there, ball not picked at the first attempt, and allowed Monaghan to come in, wins the possession and wins the free for his side, and a chance now. It's a difficult one for Cian Loughlin, but it's an opportunity to go put 4 between them again.
Yeah, Pádraig Monaghan's had a fine second half for Clonkill. Very effective in round in the square, you know. He could have had another goal. It was unfortunate not to have another, but tricky free coming up, but you'd expect him to get it now.
Loughlin has been on song throughout the game. This time just strokes it in, and I think this one has gone to the right. It was a difficult free, as you said, Paul, but just not on target. Still 3 between them. It's a 1-score game, and the Piarsaigh will still feel they're in it. We're 6 minutes. There's plenty of time on it.
5 minutes to go now. All to play for Ray. Great occasion here.
Break goes down this side of the field, but again, Clonkill 3 men under. Jack Murtagh comes forward with it, steps away from a tackle and lays it on then to Luke Myler, and Luke fires a long ball in, a dangerous ball. Monaghan is in under it again, but good stick work there by Conor Williams, and he comes out, deals well with it and fires it long down here. But the Piarsaigh outnumbered here again as the ball is broken down. You could see 4 defenders there from the Clonkill men coming back, getting organised, got the breaking ball, and they win it and clear it. Jamie Callahan wins the possession, first of all for his side, and then the ball is fired in by Carl McCormick. Dangerous ball, but the Piarsaigh man, this time they attack the ball, and it's the corner back there. It's Cathal O'Fagan. Cathal, his attempted clear is not the best one in the world, and it's picked up there by Aaron Kinnear, and Aaron returns it, but the ball knocked down there by Peter Finch into a bit of space. Cian Loughlin is fighting for it, as is Pádraig Monaghan, and Monaghan has it in his hand. He's on the run, he gets the strike in. That's a lovely score there from the number 15.
Yeah, and you know, the Piarsaigh twice, they made good clearance. They did very well to get the ball, but the clearances just didn't go to a teammate, and Clonkill mopped up possession, and a great score from Monaghan.
Puck out is gathered again. Jack Murtagh, late tackle coming in there by Ryan Williams on the number 13. But we can see it, Paul, as we look back here, both sides of the field. The Piarsaigh men, a little bit leg weary back in their own half back line. At the other end of the field, Clonkill with loads of bodies around the half back line here, and they're winning the clearances, they're winning the breaking ball. Mopped up there, Jack Murtagh, he's been excellent, as has Aaron Kinnear and Derek Kenny, with Carl McCormick helping out as well. And Murtagh goes to ground this time, wins the free, and they won't mind, they'll take their time. We're about 4 minutes remaining of the 30. There will be a bit of additional time, I'm quite sure, but Derek Kenny is going to take this free for his side. Comes forward from his own 65. He launched it high. It's dropping in again under the crossbar. Williams has to be vigilant in here. There's a chance here. As the ball broke there, it would look like the Clonkill man was going to get a stick on it. Danger not away here. Ball is scooped out here. And a chance here for the Clonkill man. Get the pass in, and the shot eventually fired in by the sub there. That was Liam DeClara. Liam probably would have been more beneficial to take the point there. Just keep that scoreboard ticking along.
Yeah.
There is 4 between them, but certainly the opportunity for the point was there. But good save, and the ball blocked out for a 65, and Derek Kenny will step forward to take it again.
Yeah, definitely. Ray should have opted just to take the point, keep the scoreboard ticking over. Don't know why he drove it low. A good save by Conor Williams, knocked it out, but yeah, the point was on the offer in there for Clonkill.
Kenny now is back to take this 65. It's just outside the 65 minutes. There's an injury for one of the Piarsaigh players in there, because he's probably in the referee allows to play. Wow. Lovely short ball here, and Clonkill are working it here while the Piarsaigh men were asleep there for the option of the short one. Derek Kenny, very, very cool play there by the number 5. He's gone long with all his frees up to now, but he had the vision, he had the confidence to go short. 2-second pass comes in then, and eventually fired over the bar. Luke Milo with that one, and the puck out again down the far side it goes. Ball's broken down, kicked out again by the Clonkill man. Jack Murtagh is after it again over there, very, very close to the line. Tussle here as a couple of Clonkill men go to ground, but the Piarsaigh have it again. They need to get a response, and they need it quickly. They're coming forward again. Ball there from Conor Heffernan, but he was blocked down and turned over again, and Derek Kenny has time to open the shoulders and drive it long. There's a man in there again, spare inside, but again, good hands back there by the defenders there, and they have it on the ball. Hand passed out now as far as Dara Smith. Smith turns, goes long, dropping to the 45. Up goes Ryan Williams, wins the possession, spins away from a couple of defenders there and gets the strike, and it's dropping in on the 20-metre line, but again, two of the Piarsaigh men in there, and it's blocked down there. Clonkill man, it's Finn Rayside. Finn can't get it up, he's under pressure now, goes to ground. There's 3 in the black jerseys in around there. Can they get it? No, because Finn does very well and comes away with the ball, stuck to his task there, gets it out long, out into the centre, and it's broken down, and Jamie Callahan is on it. Callahan off his right hand, he fires in, dangerous ball. Conor Williams is coming out to it, he has it, fires it, long ball down here. Ryan Williams gets the finger to it and gets it to ground, tries to step inside the tackle, goes to ground, spins away from him, and then off his left hand he's dropping it in, looking towards the 13-metre line. Leach is out, trying to get a hand on it. Stick comes in as he was about to go down on it there, but again the numbers are there from the Clonkill man, but Leach somehow wins it, lost his helmet in it all, and then tries to get a hand pass in. Clonkill have it, but then
probably the loss of the helmet, Ray, was it?
It's a free out, and so many times the referee favours the defender coming out of the ball, because 6 of one happened to us the other day on both of those frees, because Conor Leach, he grabbed the ball, lost his helmet trying to get away from it. Surely a foul committed there, but the referee doesn't see it that way, and the players go to ground. 5 between them, 29.5 minutes gone, 2:15 for Clonkill, 2:10 for the Piarsaigh. We'll see what the additional time is going to be at the end of this half. There's another sub about to be introduced down here for the Clonkill men. Adam Kenny wearing the number 17, but that's not going to happen for now because the Piarsaigh men have the possession. Again, struggling to get it away, and the ball knocked away from him there, very, very close to the sideline. It was Cian Loughlin there, kept his eye on the ball there as Dara Smith was trying to get out with it there, knocked out over the sideline. Line ball is already taken, but
no substitute coming on first, right?
Substitution. Linesman had his hand in the air there for the flag there. It is going to be a substitution. The man that's going off is the number 8, Dara Egerton, and it's Adam Kenny wearing the number 17. The man that's coming on again. Line ball will be taken now down here by Dara Smith. Gets good distance into it. A couple of players go high and miss it there, and Clonkill men have within 4 minutes of additional time. Ryan Williams, a lovely little flick pass inside there. Is there a chance for Conor Heffernan to get onto it? It was there for a second. The ball is eventually kicked forward, but Clonkill are back there. And Luke Myler's attempted clearance is blocked down, but Jack Murt is there, and Jack again. I think he was a foul off the ball there, and at this stage it's
a big free in now.
We're a minute into it, and I think at this stage probably going to have to go for a goal.
Interesting, many players have gone down the last few minutes with cramp. There's been players all over the place with cramp, and showing the intensity of the game. It's been a great spectacle. Both teams have given everything. 4 minutes, Ray, they could still pop this over and play on.
It's two.
I'd take the point, although he looks like he's lining up for a goal.
5 between them. Rifles it in, got great power on it there, but this time it's the Clonkill defenders there. They were awake, they were vigilant there. They knew that chances were he was going to go for the goal. Heffernan fired it in high, got good connection on it, but the defenders there keep their goal intact there, knock it out for a 65 here. And
definitely have to put this one over, I think.
Smith, don't think so.
No, he's
drop it in. Yeah, I think at this stage, Paul, they need two goals.
Yeah.
And so they have to get a point. Is really no good to them there. But Jamie Cale, an excellent back there. He goes high and wins the ball as it dropped in, clears it out long. But the Piarsaigh men coming forward again. Good work there by Alex Mills. But again, Clonkill showing their tenacity here and getting the bodies in around it. And it's eventually picked up there by the substitutes there. Liam DeClare. Liam fires it in. The ball has gone in as far as Conor Williams. He's all the time in the world to come outside his 20-metre line. And then he fires it down with interest, dropping down. Who has it? One well there by the number 14, Conor Heffernan. Conor with the shot, and it's gone across the face of the goals there. But we'll see Clonkill with a lot of defenders back there guarding the goal there, and they force Heffernan hurriedly with the shot and across the face of the goals. And 33 minutes on the clock, 5 between them, and as we head into the last minute, it's been a super under 17 hurling final here. Of course, this competition is sponsored by MJS Building and Development in New York, and certainly the lads are here today. They'll be proud of the effort that these two sides have put in. The ball is pucked out, and this thing was gathered over there by the midfielder Carl McCormick. Referee said Carl was holding on to the ball for too long, and the free is awarded. And Dara Smith just drives it in, route one, dropping into the square, coming down. Who has it? Broken. But again, Pádraig Monaghan, he has been influential at both ends of the field there. Has the number 15, got that one from a dangerous ball. 2 goals and 3 points for Pádraig at one end of the field, and this time he knocks it out for the 65. But I think as we enter the last 15 seconds, Dara Smith will have to get this one in, and he's done exactly that. A dangerous dropping in, broken down inside, and again the Clonkill men are on there, and they win the ball and fire it out. Anywhere will do at this stage, and it's gone out over the sideline here, but it's long clearance, is 65 metres out, taken short. Again, ball moved in. Killian Farrell fires it in, batted away first time there by the Clonkill men, but only as far as Ryan Williams. Ryan's attempted shot, half blocked down. It's on the 13-metre line. Who has it? The Clonkill man has it, and they're coming away with it here. And the ball, but again, the Piarsaigh men blocking there Conor Heffernan has it. He's trying to bulldoze his way through. He goes to ground, and certainly at this stage they need to get it on the 20-metre line. They need to get this shot in the way, because I'd say we were heading very, very close to the last play of the game. Heffernan looking around, see what signals he's going to go. There's about 25 Clonkill men in the square, and he takes it and he fires it. He went for the goal, but just a little bit too high, and it's over the bar, and we're back to 4. But Clonkill supporters down below us here, they're shouting at the referee. They're looking for the word. I think that is going to be the last action. The puck out is going to come from Niall Brady. All eyes are on the referee. He's talking to one of the Piarsaigh men, and pucks out, and indeed it's the last piece of action there, and much to the joy of the Clonkill supporters here, they win this under 17 hurling final. Again, as I said, sponsored by MJS Building and Development of New York. And certainly if Clonkill are not here on the big day today, Paul, they're certainly showing that they have a lot of talent still coming through at underage level here.
Yeah, absolutely, Ray. I think you can say they're fully deserving winners of what was a great game, a great spectacle for Westmeath hurling, and very tight, close first half, and but you always felt the Piarsaigh were playing second fiddle in a lot of the vital areas, and when they came out in the second half, Clonkill really got going, and Padraig Monaghan had a superb second half, two goals, and really influential up there, and our viewers at home are going to be seeing some of the highlights of that game. As you said, Paul, Padraig Monaghan excellent for his side throughout. 2 goals and 3 points, all coming from play. He was excellent, as indeed was Cian Loughlin, Luke Myler as well, and then not forgetting Jack Murty. He started with number 13 on his back, but he played most of the game back in the half-back line, and he mopped up a mountain of ball for his side. Quality hurler. His father, Christy, of course, a stalwart for Clonkill, and Westmeath for a long time, fullback for Westmeath. And again, Jack has shown that the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree there. He was an excellent back in that half-back line for his side. The Piarsaigh, a quick word on them. Yeah, they stuck to their task, but really, they got level there with Leach's second goal, but straight away Clonkill came back up the field and got a goal of their own, and from there they led it and held out really until the very end. Yeah, good effort by Piarsaigh, but coming into the game you'd have expected, there were slight favourites, you'd expect them to have done better and performed better. I suppose Conor Heffernan on his own up in the attack, a superb game for them. Dara Smith battled away there at midfield as well. Alex Mills was very strong at centre half back, but Clonkill just had the greater bite and the greater appetite and the greater hunger to go out and win, and they won the dirty ball, and some superb displays there. I thought Conor Daly was excellent throughout for Clonkill, particularly in that first half. Dara Kenny too, and they worked the ball very well, and Ross Murray, superb at full back for Clonkill also, and deserving winners on the day, Ray.
Yeah, well, look at that, it is for the 2023 under 17 competition in hurling. It is victory for the men from Clonkill. Final scoreline of 2 goals and 15 points to the Piarsaigh, 2 goals and 11 points. I want to thank Paul O'Donovan here for on-call commentary. We're going to take a break for our viewers. We're going to go to some ads. We'll be back then in a few minutes with the lads for some second half analysis. They're down on the sideline. But for now, for our viewers, we'll say goodbye from the commentary box, and we'll leave you with some ads.
Proud sponsors. Serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Hey, mama, don't treat me wrong. Come and love you, daddy, all night long.
And you? What do you do? It's a bit complicated to explain.
I still didn't get exactly what your job is.
That is what I do.
New Renault Arcana E-Tech Hybrid. Winner, Irish Medium Crossover SUV in the 2022 Car of the Year Awards.
Yeah, welcome back here to TEG Cusack Park. We're almost ready for the presentation of the Ben Kelly Cup here to the winning captain, Jack Murtagh of Clonkill. So we'll pass over straight away to Barry Kelly and the presentation party.
First of all, to congratulate Clonkill, the producer, I think probably best performance of the year, on the biggest day of the year. Credit to Dwayne and their management team, Peter and Kevin and those, Johnny, Paul Hill and the producer. Best performance on the biggest day. That's what it's all about. Just a word for the Piarsaigh. The Piarsaigh have been a shining light for independent teams in Westmeath over the last number of years. So there's huge work, but we can see the fruits of that work in an hour's time when Lockdown Gales take the feet in the senior final. And no doubt the Gales have benefited from the work of the Piarsaigh. So I've no doubt that John Heffernan and Alan and company will have the Piarsaigh back here next year looking to dethrone Clonkill under 18 level. I'd like to thank Eamon and the officials for a great job. Really like to thank MJS Building Company in New York have done great work and put their money where their mouths are really when it comes to the underage development. And Jack is here. Jack is an 18 speech ready, so I'm not going to delay any further. Just it's more done on current shot of brother, our son, Brian from Jack Murtagh.
Yeah, lovely speech there from the winning captain, Jack Murtagh, and I thought he had an absolutely tremendous game. Brought back into defence, I suppose, as cover, and it worked because that seemed to be the modus operandi for Clonkill today, was to stop this very much vaunted Piarsaigh team from scoring. I mean, and it certainly was effective for them today.
Yeah, it was, but I suppose ultimately what won the day was the 2-3 from Pádraig Monaghan.
Yeah.
Corner forward. Opportunistic. And again came from long deliveries. We spoke at half-time about the direct ball in, and ironically enough, the Piarsaigh got their second goal and were looking to have settled.
They seem to have got the momentum, yeah.
In the swings and roundabouts of it, Clonkill just took the upper hand. They had another speculative ball in that ended up in the net, free out given, when perhaps it probably could easily have stood. So yeah, they were a better team and they worked really hard. And yeah, typical Clonkill, really, you know. You never have them beaten.
No, and we're joined by recently crowned intermediate football champion Alan Mangan. Alan, back to the hurling today, and a really quality game of hurling for minor level. This was really, really good stuff to watch from an independent point of view.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a really, really good game of hurling. There was great scores taken by both sides, but to be fair to Clonkill, they really got the upper hand there on a couple of occasions in the second half. I think the killer for na Piarsaigh was the goal that came straight off from young Monaghan there. They came straight after they got the goal to get them back to a draw. But listen, probably deserving winners over the hour, Clonkill. They really stepped up to the plate in the second half, and very well tutored. A couple of great scores epitomised there by the 65 that was taken short, 2 quick short passes and over the bar. It's a really good final, and both mentors and both sets of players should be really proud of them kids.
Yeah, and Paul Ahern, you and I said before at the start of this broadcast, 4 points divided most of the teams in this group in the championship, and again 4 points today was the only difference between it. But there was no question that unless you were a very, very emphatic the Piarsaigh man, you couldn't deny that the better team won today, and won by probably the right margin as well.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting stat and kind of held true the whole way through the championship. I'm sure the odds on that would have been quite interesting.
I'd
for
be a
all
rich
the
man,
games.
I'd be phoning in me back from my yacht in Marbella.
Yeah. But no, in all fairness, like Clonkill probably had the bulk of possession, you know. But saying that, like, Na Piarsaigh came strong in that second half, got a lot of momentum, and like even in that kind of last 5 minutes going into injury time, they kind of started chasing the goal a little bit, dropping the ball into the square. If they'd clipped over a few points, you know, the goal opportunity might have just come, or they might have even just got back level.
The major turning point was after scoring the goal themselves, to concede so quickly was probably, you know, that was a major turning point on it.
Yeah, like I think the epitome of Clonkill was like Pádraig Monaghan scored 2 goals, but actually he was the fellow who was making the massive intervention there at the end just to intercept and stop the goal going in. And fairness to him, like, he's only 15 years of age.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like if you look through the actual pen pictures and some of the, you know, some of the players, like they're all 14, 15. Like the young keeper there, Williams, for Na Piarsaigh, he's just turned 14.
Yeah.
Or he's just turned 15. Like, and you know, he had a super game. Some of the saves he had as well were fantastic.
Yeah, but Alan, it was the quality of the hurling that struck me more than anything else. And we've been here for a lot of minor finals over the last number of years on RVTV, and with no disrespect to any of them, this was quality hurling from both sides, you know, honest as you like. Wasn't a dirty bell thrown in. Very well refereed, I have to say, by Cayman Flynn as well. But it was wholehearted stuff with great skill, and even Jerry Russell there was admiring the skill of these young lads for such a young age. So all is not lost in Westmeath hurling, I suppose.
No, absolutely not. And you have to remember that these kids are a year younger again now than they were even 5 or 6 years ago. They were all 18 playing. Now they're only under 17. I think Paul just mentioned there young Williams in the goals for Na Piarsaigh. He was under 13 last year. He played against us last year. He's a phenomenal hurler out the field. Obviously he's a little bit too young to be going out the field at the minute, but no, some great hurlers on both teams. You have Cian Loughlin, you have Pádraig Monaghan, Jack Murtagh was excellent when back in the fence there in the second half, and then you have Conor Heffernan and Ryan Williams and Conor Leach, who were very, very good for Na Piarsaigh. But listen, it was a great encounter all throughout the 60 minutes, and I think every player deserves a bit of credit, because it's only as good as it is because of the effort that they put in, and they left no stone unturned, in fairness, today.
And a great Philip, I suppose, if Ian Corrigan is here as minor hurling manager next year, look at some of the talent he has in front of him there next year. You know, real quality hurlers. You know, it's time to push on at that level.
Yeah, absolutely. Ian will be delighted with that standard of hurling there today. But you'd have to think now that he'll be hoping that an awful lot of them young lads are not under last year, because I don't think it's changing to it's staying under 17 with Westmeath, so with the county team. So he'll be hoping that it stays. He'll be hoping that a lot of these kids that are after playing here today are all underage next year. And if they are,
Lachlan wanted to get in your chat there, Alan. So it's not the first time he put it in front of you, I suppose.
No, definitely not.
And it takes a brave man to stop him.
It takes a brave man to stop him, indeed. And Brendan Hogg was there to stop him at that stage.
But it wasn't just the skill levels, as the guys are talking about here, the work ethic of them.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's something you probably can't instill in guys. They either have it or they don't. But Clonkill, a passionate club, you know, and when the question was asked in the second half, they came up with the answers, and that was really it. And Jack Murtagh covering back.
Yeah, he's operated kind of as a target man a lot of the championship, and they deployed him out around the middle third, and he just, like, what he went through in terms of just winning dirty ball, delivering passes inside and so on. It's kind of a bit of a change of role for him, real adaptability in terms of doing that, and you know, he definitely played the captain's part in terms of, you know, dragging his team along with him from that point of view.
To go along with what Damien said, like, if you look at that, some of the most skillful players that we saw out there today were Cian Loughlin, and you had the young fella playing centre forward for young Leach playing centre forward in Piarsaigh. They put in 2 of the best tackles I've seen in the whole match. And these lads are supposed to be the lads that are the flair, and they're coming on to the end of things and stuff like that. But as Damien said, you can't put that into a young fella.
No.
It's either in him or this.
And great credit due to both coaching staffs for that, Alan.
Absolutely. You can make them skillful, you can get them better first touch, you can get all these things better, but it's what's inside here that counts most of all, and that's instilled in them at the minute. And if they can keep that going, I'm sure that all the 3 clubs that are involved here today with them 2 teams will reap benefit in a few years.
Yeah, and again, Damien, it's building for the future, particularly, I suppose, from a Jordan point of view, they're an intermediate club. A lot of their players on show today. Maybe not the result they wanted, but it does show there's a bit of an upper progression within the club. And you know, McCain Park might be too long before it sees a little bit of silverware out there, if that's the style of hurler that they're bringing through.
Yeah, and if you're talking about raising the standard and raising the bar, you have to come and take on the likes of Clonkill, Castleton, Raharney, and yeah, it's a positive to see two small rural clubs combining, because the numbers are declining in rural areas. Unfortunately, that's the reality, and great foresight by the clubs involved there to come together and to work, and great to see them in the final, and terrific for the hurling folk in Westmeath as well.
Absolutely,
that we had such a good minor final. It sets it up nicely now for let's hope will be a terrific senior hurling final.
Yeah, and I suppose Paul, you know, the Piarsaigh probably the dominant force all season, but a good man, yeah. The dominant force all season, I suppose, and you know, on the day they were a little bit underperforming today, if I'm being quite honest with you. Like, I've seen these lads and I know what they're capable of. Today wasn't their day. You know, if you take sparks that they had more than anything else, and they'll be disappointed with that.
No, of course. Like, but I mean, look, I think they can be proud of their performance throughout the year, and you know, like.
And you've seen them at first hand, of course, at Plunkett as well.
I've seen them a few times, and really like some super hurling, real good stick men, like, you know, real pace and energy about how they played, and you know, I think, you know, to be fair, Clonkill probably just got tactically that little bit better, right? In terms
the
of
matchups were that little bit better.
That space in their in the Piarsaigh half forward line, and they just struggled to get a platform to kind of really show their attack and flair, and you know. But in saying that, like, you know, I think there was like 4 probably decent frees missed by the Piarsaigh. There was a couple balls lobbed into the square, and that's 7 scoring opportunities.
Yeah,
4. You know, so even though you mightn't be performing the way you want to perform, kind of just being a bit clever and taking the opportunities when they arise.
They'll probably be a little more rueful at the end of the day today, Paul.
Yeah.
But look, we're going to take a small little ad break then. We'll be back because the big one is coming up. Do stay with us. Alan and Paul and Damien will be with me again just for analysis and maybe a little bit of foresight before we have the senior hurling final here between Loughlane Gales and Raharney, which is coming up very, very shortly here. So do stay with us on AirVTV.
Proud sponsors of TEG Cusick Park, serving aviation, biopharmaceuticals and medical industries across the globe. TEG has been to the fore in the fight against COVID-19 with our customers and partners. A local business employing local people. Visit teg.com/careers to learn more. Wishing all our GAA patrons a safe passage through the championship.
Seventh Coaches, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA Hurling Championships. MJ Stone Building and Developments, proud sponsor of Westmeath GAA.
Hey, mama, don't treat me wrong. Come and love you, daddy, all night long.
And you? What do you do? It's a bit complicated to explain.
You know, I still didn't get exactly what your job is.
That is what I do.
New Renault Arcana E-Tech Hybrid.